Hello everyone, this is Wondering About Wolves and I'm Dylan.
Thanks for that, Dylan. Welcome to Jeff Shee's boardroom. Now, today we're going to be previewing the game between Brighton and Wolves, just like many other Wolves YouTube channels do. They all do a lot of great work, but there's a gap in the market, and that gap is kids giving their opinions on Wolves, their opinions on the performances, their opinions on the signings, their opinions on team selection. So fortunately, I've got a kid here with me. It's my very own daughter, Rhya. Now Rhya is a big Wolves fan, and she plays football herself for a team, and she's going to be here today to give her thoughts and opinions on the upcoming game. So Rhya, what is the first thing on the agenda?
It is looking forward to today's game against Brighton.
Right, so have you got any facts for us that you can tell us about the game?
Yes, I have actually. So, Brighton have got a very, very bad record at home in 2020.
Terrible home record.
They only won once at home.
All of last year?
Yeah,
the whole of 2020?
The whole of it.
Brighton won one game at home?
Yes, but don't get too happy and excited.
Oh, why is that?
Because we've never bet them in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Never.
Brighton are our bogey team.
Yeah.
We've got a bad record against Brighton, so we shouldn't get too excited really by the fact that they've got a terrible home record, because our record against Brighton is bad in itself.
Yes.
What's the next item on the agenda?
What team is going to be playing?
Ooh, that's an interesting one. Now, I know you've got a couple of things written down here. You've got your team that you would play if you were the manager, and you've also got the team you think Nuno will select. So first of all, do you want to tell us what formation you'd be playing if you were the manager?
Yes. So I would play a 4-3-3, and the reason I've got 4 at the back instead of like 3 or is because they have got very big players.
They have got some tall players,
Yep. And because of that, we need tall players to,
deal with the aerial balls, any set pieces, any corners, any free kicks. They're going to be sending the big boys up. They're going to be sending the 6'7" left back up. They're going to be sending Dunk up. Welbeck, if he plays, is dangerous in the air. They've got a lot of aerial ability, so we do need to deal with that.
So first, Patricio in goal.
Obviously.
He's very, very good.
Yeah, obviously. I think no one would argue with that.
No, And in central defence, we've got Cody and Sace.
Cody and Sace, okay.
Yeah. And Sace has been doing very well lately.
Yeah.
Got a goal.
Oh, God, he was excellent in the last game, wasn't he, against Man United.
And then on the left, we've got Kilman, and on the right, we've got Hoover.
So let me get this straight. You've got Kiana Hoover playing as right back.
Yep.
You've got Connor Cody and Romain Sace as your centre backs, and slotting in at left back, you've gone for the height of Max Kilman.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand why. Not the traditional left back in the sense of Aiton Nouri or Marcel.
Yes.
You've gone for the height of Kilman as a steady defensive player in that position.
Yes, because we need the tall ones at the back, as you said.
Okay.
And the reason I've picked Hoover, many people wouldn't have thought of this until I saw the last game.
Yeah.
He was very good, and he went all through the match.
He played really well.
Played very well.
Very impressive debut for an 18-year-old kid.
Yes, definitely.
Who have you got in midfield, Rhya?
I've got Dendonka out at the right, Otasewi at the left,
and Neves.
and Neves
As
in
a
the middle.
3-man midfield. Now, I notice in there, you've got Dendonka and Otasewi, again, who are both big players.
But Dendonka was injured, so was Bolly and Marcel. So we don't know if they're going to be playing this game.
No, we don't know if they're fit or not. It's a gamble. You've chose Dendonka. Let's fingers crossed. Let's hope he's fit.
Yep, and the other two, Bolly and Marcel. And up front, I've gone for on the right, Adama, in the middle, Pedence, and on the left, Neto.
It's a very fast front three, isn't it?
Yes.
Very, very quick and speedy, but that might work to our advantage because they are a lot of big lads.
Yeah.
Now, the big lads, they won't be able to deal with the pace as well. They're slower on the turn. We've got the low centre of gravity with Pedence and Neto and Traore's speed. Yeah, I think that's a good team we've chose there. So, what team do you think Nuno will put out?
The formation, See, with Nuno, he plays a lot of formations.
He has been changing a lot. We've changed formation a lot of times this season.
But I'm completely guessing a 3-4-3.
3-4-3 for Nuno. Right, who do you think he'll go with the three at the back?
Patricio in goal again.
Yeah,
you know. Then I think he'll go for Hoover at the right, Cody and Sace.
So you've gone for Hoover, Cody and Sace as a back three.
He proved himself so.
That's interesting. That's interesting because Hoover can play as a centre-back. I know at Liverpool, they've told us before at Liverpool, he has played at centre-back coming through the youth system. So he could be deployed on the right side of a back three. Interesting, carry on.
And then in midfield, I've got out on the left, Marcel.
So you've gone for Marcel as a left wing-back.
If he's fit.
Yeah, who have you got as a right wing-back?
Adama.
Adama, a very attacking option as a right wing-back. He's done it before for us. Who do you think Nuno will go with centre midfield?
Dendoncker and Neves.
Dendoncker and Neves, again, depending on fitness.
Yeah, Dendoncker.
And who do you think Nuno would put up front?
Pedent, Silva and Neto.
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet as well. I think he probably will have Silva in there as a fulcrum.
Silva's quite tall as well.
And he'll lead the line and hold the ball up. Right, what's the next item on our agenda? Predictions for today's match. Do you want to go first?
I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. You know, tight game.
I agree.
And the goal scorer, I think, will be Neto.
Neto, okay.
Really well.
I agree. I think it'll be a tight game. I might go with a 0-0, a ball draw.
Really?
I could see it being a ball draw.
At least we won't concede any in your
we need some clean sheets because we haven't been I think it's been 9 games, I think, since we last kept a clean sheet. Yeah.
Well, that's some information.
And what's last on the agenda?
Yeah, we are signing off.
Right.
And in the morning, we're doing a review of the match.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
To get your thoughts on what happened after you've watched the match, to get your thoughts and opinions on how we played, how we performed, and how Nuno did with his team selection and substitutions and so on. Right, so that's been the first ever episode of Wondering About Wolves with Rhya. And how old are you, Rhya?
I'm 11.
She tells me she's 11.
I am.
Yeah, she is 11.
I am.
Wondering About Wolves will be back tomorrow morning with Rya's review of the Brighton versus Wolves classic.
And make sure you like, comment down below what your prediction is, and subscribe.
Yes, do all those things, whatever they mean.
Yes.